Thanks for watching, London. It is Wisdom on Wednesday. As I promised you, I would bring you fresh new content that's both inspirational, that's both motivational, and inspiring to live your best life. Not only that, but I promised you that I would bring you content that included me sitting with some people that I feel in my life are wise, and one of those wise people is my own dad, Mr. G. So today I have Mr. G with me, and he's going to offer some wisdom tips, basically out of three main questions I want to ask and leave with you guys today. Dad,
Yes.
when the Bible says, with all thy get an understanding, wisdom is the principal thing, what does that mean to you?
What does that mean? Listen to your elder. Learn what he's saying to you. Getting a good education. Educating your family. And above all that, listen and he knowing. But of all reading, get understanding.
Get understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So why is wisdom so important? Why do we need it?
Because that is knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the knowledge of things, then you can share it with your family.
Mm-hmm.
You can read all you can read, but you don't have understanding.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like not being to read.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're reading, but you don't have no understanding. Understanding is knowledge for what you read.
Yes.
And you can share that. Like a guy young man was speaking to me the other day about reading and everything like that. I said, but do you understand what you're reading?
Mm-hmm.
He was puzzled, amazed. And so I told him, I say, going back, you look like a good God-saving man. Go that. He said, your church, don't you get in a good minister and he teach? What do you learn when you go to church and you listen to your minister preaching?
Right.
Then, so you come out of the house of worship, you meet friends and say, what did your pastor speak about today?
Right.
You cannot tell him. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because you hear him preach, but you gain no knowledge. You didn't listen.
Right. So
see, listen. When you listen, that is the key.
Right.
To knowledge. Because if you don't listen, you haven't listened. You preach and preach. You don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
But when you listen, the key is listen. Make sure hear what you're supposed to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Not by how it sound, looking for sounding good. Everything that sounds good is not wisdom.
That's right. Did you guys get that? Everything that sounds good is not wisdom. So one of the things, Mr. G, that I just got out of what you said is that you were referring to listening to your pastor.
Yes.
Listening to your minister, the
yes.
person that preaches to you. That's where we gain some of our
yes.
wisdom,
mm-hmm.
by going to church and listening to the preacher. But to add to that, one of the ways of gaining wisdom is to listen to people that are in your life as mentors.
Yes.
Your teachers,
mm-hmm.
People that you may work with that are educators,
yes.
people that are life coaches, mm-hmm. or professional counselors,
yes.
People that have enough wisdom in an area that this is what they specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
The danger is listening to people that don't have the ability to solve your problem.
Right.
So what would you say about listening to people that don't know what they're talking about?
Well, the best thing, I put it short. I can put, as to get down to the point. Hear, but don't listen. Hear them, but don't listen. What I'm telling you, you hear, you don't listen. You make your visit short. Because when you sit there and hear, and you start listening, then you focus on that.
Right.
That's the dangerous part.
Right. You take that in.
Because you're taking that in, where it come dangers, you got guys like us, degrees in celebrity and everything like that. They can cancel and make it sound so good to you. They can talk. This will get in your head and puzzle you.
The Michael London Show is brought to you in part by Michael London Clothing. www.michaellondonnewyork.spreadshirt.com, where you can get your Michael London apparel. Log on to Facebook.com, add The Michael London Show, or follow me on Twitter, Michael London TV on Twitter. Catch past episodes or current episodes of The Michael London Show on blip.tv, The Michael London Show. Thanks.